Alright, how's it going, everybody? I've got an unboxing to do today, so let's just get right into it, shall we? Alright. This one I'm pretty excited about. That's why I'm doing an unboxing video. It is a total of 3 knives. This knife right here is something I've wanted for a while. It's actually a really good price. It's actually surprising. The price on this guy is very good considering what you're getting. So it is a first for me. I've never had one of these. It is a Kansept, or I've always thought of it as Kansept, K-A-N, K-A-N, well, let's just look at it, shall we? I don't know. I gotta be careful. Last time I went to dig it into a box, I freaking cut the box all up. Kansept. Okay. So we have the, this is the, Damascus Stonewashed Titanium. This is the Pretatout. That's what I was looking for. The Pretatout. It's a pretty neat little box, though. I will say that. Okay, nice little case. That's pretty cool. We got our little crap here that nobody cares about. I'm not sure where Kansept is made or based out of. I could not tell you. I don't know. That is a cool case, though. I like it a lot. All right, here it is. That is a nice case. I can't get over that. That's nice. So here we have it. Originally, this was titanium. Well, it still is titanium, but I'll leave that out. Originally, this was, well, like I said, it did never changed from being titanium, but it has been cerakoted. That's a nice Cerakote job. You know, it's nice. It looks like that's how it came. And of course, we got the little zirconia Damascus. I'm not sure if that's Damascus or zirconia. It doesn't say. I'd have to look at the specs to see. Zirconia and Damascus are two totally different. And they're not two totally different. They are very similar, but they look similar, but they are different. Like, I always thought they were the same, but they're not. That is beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I can see the machining marks on it, though. Ever since Something Obscene made a video where he just got his new knives in, the LEKs, and he was talking about how the zirconia clips had machine lines on them, and he was like, wasn't even going to send them out. He was going to get them fixed. And that is similar to the machine lines he was talking about. Nothing crazy, but I can just tell they're there. So anyway, that's nice. And then we also have zirconia. Or I'm sorry, no, it's not. It's just titanium. The collars. All right. So there we have it. The Damascus blade, and also Damascus and Damasteel. Two totally different types of metal. Damasteel is going to be really shiny. I'm trying to see if I can read what that says. It says... I can't read that. Let me get my... this little deal. Let's see. I guess that's the model number. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to do measurements because a lot of people do measurements. The measurement is, this is a hand. This is how big it is. Okay. So. Damn, the detent on this is really impressive. And as I knew, the action is absolutely amazing. The action is what drew me to this knife. And I was going to say, it doesn't feel like titanium, but that's because it's got Cerakote. Wow. That's awesome. That's nice. Let's see how sharp it is. Yep, that's shaving sharp. That is very sharp. So, Matt, Dick, you want to say it's a crappy knife? I know you're probably just talking crap, but it's actually a pretty nice knife, dude. Pretty nice knife. I will say so myself. Golly, normally I'm not a big fan of the flippers. I carry, you know, all I need is the thumb studs. But dude, oh my god, that detent is so intense that there is no spotty flick in this thing. Never gonna happen. The detent, I don't know if you can tell. But just by seeing me push on it, but alright, let me see if I can adjust some things. I always love to watch the action on a knife and see how good it is. This knife has really good action. Alright, sweet, moving on. Alright, moving on. Now, both of these packages were knives acquired in trades, so damn, I shouldn't cut. I hate when you cut freaking tape with knives, they get all freaking sticky and gunky. Yeah, both of these were trades, but if you're wanting to know what these cost, a lot of times people will make videos on knives and they'll never say how much it costs. And I'm like, well, dude, I want to know what it costs, so I don't got to go and look it up. So this knife is actually pretty inexpensive. This knife here, I say pretty inexpensive. Somebody that's not into knives is going to see that and be like, you're freaking crazy. I would never spend that on a knife. So this knife here, list price about $230. And for what you're getting, full titanium with Damascus and a zircotite clip, that's actually a very good price. You're not going to find any other knife with those three things: titanium scales, full titanium, zircotite clip, and Damascus. You're not going to find a knife with those three parameters at that price point. At least not that I'm aware of. I'm sure there's going to be somebody that's going to be like, that's not true! Well, Dude, today at work, here's a funny story. Today at work, so one thing about me, I've always got knives on me. Like today I had 3 knives on me. Okay, that's not uncommon. Is it because I use a lot of knives? Is it because I'm always needing knives for my work? No. It's because I like to fidget with them and play with them and whatever, dude. And this lady who I'd never seen came up to me today, and she was like, long story short, she did not like that I had knives out in the open. She did not like it so much that she told me I needed to put them away, because what if a patient, I work at a hospital, I do valet for the hospital, and where I'm at, it's not even a hospital, it's a clinic, and the clinic that I'm at was absolutely dead, nothing going on. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be playing with knives when there's customers and patients walking around, but she was very concerned, and so I did put them away, but she still felt the need that she needed to call my supervisor and let him know, which was just so lame, dude. Like, are you kidding me, dude? And my freaking supervisor, he knows I'm into knives and stuff. He was telling me, like, dude, you can't have knives there. You can't have knives at work. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to carry a knife at work. I mean, I'm allowed to have a pocket knife, dude. I won't have them out. I won't play with them anymore, whatever. But I'm not going to... If it came down to you can't carry a pocket knife at work, well, okay, well, I'd find a new job, dude. That's absolutely ridiculous, dude. It's not like I'm walking around stabbing people, dude. Or like, hey, look at my knife. I mean, I don't think anybody would act like that. But you get the point, dude. Like, what I'm sitting here doing like this, just playing with them, opening them and closing them, whatever else, dude. That's all I'm doing, dude. And I'm sorry if that's so frightening to you. Okay, so first, what do I want to open first, dude? I'm actually really excited about both of these. I'll open this one first, whatever. So this is the Snecx Mini Buster. This also has a neat little case. Made better. All right. Oh my god, for a second I saw this and I was like, is this the freaking Plexus? No, it's just the That's a knife. I forget what it's called, but that's cool. Whenever I buy a knife used and they include all the fixins, I always appreciate that. So, Don, you rock. I appreciate you giving me all the fixins. This is a really nice case, though. Look at that. It's freaking like wool. And you can put 2 knives in here. I am very impressed. Okay, let's just get right down to it. This is the Snecx. Snecx. It appears to be an integral, but it's not. I don't think that's an integral. No, it's not. What is an integral? Well, an integral is where it's one big piece of titanium or big piece of something. Like the knife that I traded for these 2 knives was a Heretic Wraith integral. One big old fat chunk of carbon fiber. So here we have it, dude. We've got a nice sheep's foot. That's a sheep's foot blade. There we have it, the Snecx. And good story about this knife. I like the pocket clip here. That is a milled pocket clip. That's nice. Typically a pocket clip is going to be just bended metal. Not a whole lot of thought put into them. Bended metal. But some knives, they put a little more thought into their knives. That's a big chunk of milled titanium. That's nice. Another example of pocket clip that some thought was put into is this Brian Ty Fighter. That's a nice pocket clip. I absolutely love it. This is an awesome knife. Okay, so here we have it. I was going to say a story about this knife. So apparently this knife it is titanium and it was anodized. And the guy who owned this knife didn't care for the anodizing. So it was re-anodized and actually made to look. This is the original. If you were to look up this knife, you would see it looks similar. It looks, I mean, when I saw it, I thought it was the original. That's what the original color looks like. But apparently, no. This has been anodized to look like the original color, which is very impressive. And this knife here, this is going to run you about $290 US. It's a little bit pricier of a knife. And if you're thinking, damn, dude, you traded one knife for two knives and one of them is $300? Yeah, well, the knife I traded was like a $600 knife. And the ergos, this is actually pretty comfortable. I can fit all 4 fingers on it comfortably. Well, my pinky wants to hang off a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. We do have a little bit of God, my brain, I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't think of the word, but area right there where I can, you know, right there. I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of the word. But yeah, it's nice. The action on this, a little bit tight, but I bet that could be fixed. Let's see if I can fix that up a little bit. Make it a little bit. That is going to be... It's going to be a T8, which is what I have in here. Loosening up a hair. A little more. Let's loosen it up a smidgen more. Yeah. You see that? Now it falls shut a little better. But now it's not even. Yeah. Tighten it back up. Alright, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. It is centered. It kind of looks off-centered because of the shadow, but it is perfectly centered. So the drop shut on this is not, you know, as smooth as the Pretatout here. Damn, the action on this Pretatout is just even flicking it open, it's just like, whoa. And closing too is just like really, really awesome. So there we go. That's nice. I really like this knife. Nice little addition to the collection. These are both nice additions to the collection. But realistically, knowing me, if anybody knows me at all, they know that a knife doesn't stay in my collection for very long. There's only a few that stay in my collection for very long. Yeah, I'm always trading knives, selling knives. There's only a few that absolutely will never leave. Maybe one day I'll talk about those. I don't have that many knives. People that like know me and know that I'm like all crazy about knives and everything else, they're like, how many knives do you have, dude? I bet you have like a ton of knives. I'm like, well, not really. I really don't have that many knives. What's not that many? I probably have 10 or less. Last is the Guardian Tactical. This is the Recon 40. Made in the USA with 100% USA materials. That's impressive. That's actually really impressive. If that's true, that's very impressive. You don't find that too often. Typically, it's hard to get everything in the US. This Kansept, or I'm sorry, the Wii is made in China, I'm pretty sure. Kansept, I have no idea. Zero Tolerance, they are made in the USA. Kai, USA. Spyderco, a lot of times are made in the USA. This particular one is from the Taichung, Taiwan factory. Taichung, Taiwan. But the Taichung, Taiwan factory, I actually think is probably better than the Golden, Colorado factory. And Brian Tai is Canadian. All right. Caution, sharp edge. Let's hope so. I have wanted one of these for a long, long time. That's a neat little... I wonder if this just came out of like a Pelican case. That seems weird. Here we go. Here's your warranty card. That's good that they have that. Okay, so this knife here, this is a big boy. Wow, this is pretty heavy too. That's probably at least 7 ounces. Okay, I'm excited about this. I have wanted one of these for a while. That's freaking heavy, dude. Whoa. Nice. Dude. So we've got Elmax steel. We do have some blade play, but that's unavoidable with an OTF. It's pretty sharp. Whoa! That's very sharp. That is hair shaving sharp. That is... I've kind of let my arm hairs grow out, but used to it looked like I have some sort of like disease where I've got like all these patches of hair everywhere. That is so smooth. So the Guardian Tacticals are their claim to fame is that they have a steel plate right here, and it is running on ball bearings. So typically, back when I used to have a Microtech Ultratech, and I would sit there and fire it all day long, and my thumb just looked like awful because the trigger was so hard to push. You had to push it pretty hard. You give it to a girl, she's gonna be like, I give up. You know, it's hard, but this one here is so smooth, dude. That is no effort at all. That's nice. That's pretty freaking nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And do I have any paper? I do have paper. Let's see. That's pretty sharp. I saw a thing where called Zach in the Wild. It's a dude from Blade HQ, and he was going around at a blade show or somewhere, and he had a contest where he had a piece of paper that was like a rectangle, and he was telling people the challenge was if you can slice through the paper cleanly 3 times, then you win $10. And that was the contest. Literally just going 1, 2, 3. I would have won. Out of all the people that he asked, very few people, like maybe 3-4 people out of like 20 were able to do that. Because either their technique was bad or they had very dull knives. This is a very, very sharp knife. That's a scary knife. That's awesome. I really like that. And this is number 650. See what I mean? Bended metal. That's a very strange shape, though. That's dope. I love it. I love it. Let's see how it looks in the pocket. And then we'll call it a day. My pocket, though. Look at my pocket, dude. If you ever see somebody's pocket looks like that, it's probably because they carry a lot of knives. This is just destroyed. I need a new pocket, man. Let's do this pocket. This pocket's a little better. That's how they started. It's pretty much a deep carry clip. You know, it's a big knife. I like it. That's dope. I like it. How much does this cost? This one, well, for one, I don't know about the Kansept, but this one here and the Wii are going to be sold out everywhere. I couldn't find them anywhere. A knife that is sold out everywhere means that people like it. This is so smooth. I really like this knife. It's going to be hard for me to get rid of this knife. This right here is going to cost you right under $400. It's going to be about $375 to $389. I forget exactly what the cost is. So I definitely feel like normally when I do trades, I always come out on the bottom. But this trade, I had the Heretic Wraith, and I wanted to use that knife to trade up and get one really awesome knife. But it didn't work out that way. And I actually had a dude hit me up literally the day after I sent this out, dude. Or even, it may have been even the same day. He hit me up and he was like trying to find a purple Heretic Wraith. And he would have bought it cash. And I'm like, wow, that sucks. And the worst part was that I had hit him up. He had posted something saying that that's what he's looking for because his daughter's disability and purple is the color and that's what he loves for her disability. I don't really know exactly, but he wanted a purple Wraith, the same one I had. And he was willing to pay cash for it. And I sent him a message and he didn't respond until right after I shipped it out. So that sucks. But either way, for that knife, I ended up getting, oh, not that. I ended up getting these. So that worked out well for me. And what I got the Wraith for was a purple, what I got the purple Wraith for was a Tengu Gold Class flipper. A Tengu Flipper Gold Class. And a Tengu Flipper Gold Class is only about, you can buy one for like less than $400. So I definitely won on that trade. So really, for a Tengu Gold Class flipper, I got both of these. So I could buy a Tengu Gold Class flipper for the price of this. All right, there you have it, folks. Another very long video. Ow, and a cut. I can't ever go too long without cutting myself. I don't see any blood. That's good. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. And, yeah. See you later. Peace. Well, Bean, you got anything you want to say? Speak.